Firestarr, keeping it smashed.
Well, go on.
Nothing, bro.
Number 7.
Just the two of us, bro. Lucky number 7.
Down to last two standing and that.
I know. We got Resh.
Yeah, big up Resh living it up in fucking Miami.
I know. You seen their socials and that,
I've been watching, man.
bro.
With jealousy.
Bro.
I think she saw Nipsey Hussle on Sunday at Club
Yeah,
Live.
I seen that.
It looked bougie as fuck though, I'm not going to lie.
I didn't even know it was Club Live.
Yeah,
That's how casual it is for her.
It's
Yeah?
one of them ones, isn't it? Club Live, I think, is like a Dubai flex where like, it's just bougie as, bruv. Every time I see people performing at them places there, like, and it's the biggest people, obviously, because they got the most money in these spots, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I'm just used to the gully ones, man. Like, I live for that. Like, I live for the energy ones where it's like borderline reckless, bro.
It's a different vibe. But you know Vic's in Dubai, right?
Yeah.
He's telling me how much it's costing just to go out.
Yeah, bro. That Dubai thing is, I've never been. I've never even been to Dubai, bro.
No,
So I'm
neither
not
have
even
I.
looking to really go there, to be honest.
I'm trying to go this year. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see it.
It's a shopping flex and a
I just want to.
big budget
you know what?
flex, bro.
No, I'm not really.
What are you going to do there, bro?
I'm just gonna,
Are you going to enjoy a bit of the... Yeah.
I'm just going to go for 3 days. Like, in and out sort of thing. I ain't going for longer than 3 days. I ain't going for longer than 3 days. Obviously, I'm hoping anyway. Like, the plan is mine and his birthday's on the same day, innit? So I'm going to fly out there for my birthday weekend.
That'd be
And
nice.
see what the fuck's going on. But he's just... the club life, he's telling me he's just mad. He drinks pints and I don't really drink pints.
Oh, yeah, he's a pint guy, innit?
He's drinking like £10.
Them pinters, man.
£10 a pint. So I'm a cognac guy. I'm trying to drink Vossi and that. I'm trying to drink Cavassier. So if he's
Henny
paying
and that.
if he's spending £10 a pint, what's the, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be teetotal out. I'm gonna take my water. I'm gonna take what's this? My Nestle Pure Life and that. You know what I mean?
Bro, like, yeah, that whole performance thing, like, I see a lot of DJs in Dubai killing it on that note. Scotty B. I'm a Scotty B fan, man. Big him up. Like, he's one of the sickest, bro. If you ever get a chance, you might know who he is, you might not, but if you
Scotty
don't.
P, where's he from?
He's a London boy, I'm assuming. But he plays, like, all over. Like, he's in Dubai, bare. I think he plays at, like, what's it called? Cavalli Club, All White Club. You know all them spots there?
Yeah. I've heard of All White.
He's one of the sickest DJs anyway, man. Like, fully rate him. But every time I see him in a club, it's going off.
Really?
But more time when I see the big, like you get everything on your feed now. You get the big names like performing at these clubs on the stage, and I just don't. No one's moving, bro. Like,
Is it because they probably aren't really fans?
God knows. Maybe it's just Dubai, innit? And they're not allowed to party like that. I don't know what got on there.
Who really is in Dubai living like that's really a fan like that? I don't really see it.
Or maybe there's just a certain level that it reaches, and then it's just that's the energy level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I ain't been, so I don't know. But
plus,
I
it's
wonder
bougie. It reminds me of what you're saying to me. Reminds me of London when I was like in my 20s and that. I used to go raving. Like, I remember I went to 10 Rooms. I think it was called in Piccadilly. I think it was Piccadilly. I can't remember, to be honest. With one of my guys, yeah, bro. These guys, I must have been about 22. But obviously, everyone's trying to live that bougie life at that age. Yeah. Firestarr, when I tell you, yeah, me and my guy there goes, let's get some drinks. I was driving and he weren't really on drinking that night for whatever reason, because he's I don't know anymore, but he was definitely a bit of a pisshead back then. But he didn't want to drink, thank God, yeah. The guy, and it was one of them where the waitress will come round. You'll be not even like you got a table. You stand on the dance floor, the waitress will come round and she'll ask you what you want. So I told her like 2 Cokes.
Yeah.
She come back, bro. It was about a tenner. Like, it was 9. I gave her a tenner. She come back with coins, bro, for 2 Cokes, bro. And this was I'm not talking about these. We're talking 10 years ago, 10 years plus, and there was no vibe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who was there. Do you remember Ultimate Chaos? You must remember Ultimate Chaos. Bro,
Chaos, not Chaos, the MC Chaos.
No, Ultimate Chaos is some old school boy band.
No. Oh, right, okay.
Was it S Club 7? No, it was S Club 7. Do you remember S Club 7? Bro, I swear to God.
You was at a dance.
I was at a dance. No, you're the black guy from S Club 7. He was in there at them times.
Oh, see.
He was in there like posted up and that.
Yeah.
It was shit. It was so shit. I just remember paying bare money to get in there. I remember paying bare money for this 1 glass of Coke. My budget for the night was done. All I had was a Coke, bro. And I had to go home, mate. It was mad, but Yeah,
when I see
don't
that
know.
fucking...
I want to see Dubai though. I want to see what Dubai say.
Yeah.
Just to experience it.
Yeah, I hear that. But
I'm not going all the way to Miami to see that shit though. Fuck club league.
even 3 days, bro, I think you might be a couple back down, bro.
No, you're mad. Bruv, I told you, I'll bring my Nestle water.
Yeah, I hear that.
Plus my guy says he's got the hookup, so let me see. I'll give him what?
Yeah, I'm all
6
for
months.
that, man. I'm all for that.
It's
But
got
that,
another
the
6
whole
months to learn
lifestyle of, just for me, I think, I don't know what.
It depends what you're into.
If I weren't playing, I can't envision a different life. Honestly,
yeah.
You know, if you said to me,
But that's
like,
the thing
what would
you
you
see
be
from the
like,
other
Fire,
side.
if you weren't DJing? Would you be in a club on a weekend? Like, I get it. People who, I see it from the other side, innit? Like, people who do that 9 to 5, the weekend comes, it's that mentality, that's their release or whatever. And
Yeah.
by default, call it whatever you want to call it, British culture, they spend money on alcohol. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not even talking on a chavvy one, on the pint flex or nothing. I'm talking people who want to go out and do the whole bottle thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just
Not appealing.
being in the it's not going to appeal though, is it? Unless I'm in
For
there.
you,
getting
it's like
paid.
going
Nah,
back to work.
Literally,
It's
bro,
like saying to go into the office for the weekend for most
literally,
people.
like, you ain't catching me in no club. Like, you might find sparklers somewhere lying around in here. We can light a few of those. And that's my bottle. That's my bottle allowance for the year. You get me?
Crazy.
But that's just how it goes, isn't it? I guess it's like anything else. If you're, if you door security or you're fucking working at a club as staff and you've been working as, I don't know, bar staff or club staff for like the majority of your life, it's not going to be the place where you go to relax.
Do you think that lifestyle's dying though? I'm not out there like
Well,
that.
bro,
You're-
like, look at the trend in general for clubs is it's not, everyone knows people, everyone goes out late. I mean, that's not even new news. Do you know what I mean? We was doing that.
Bro, I remember.
When the fuck did we step out early when we was stepping at
I
uni
swear
and
to
no one
God,
was there?
I would be leaving out at uni and people be coming home to the halls and saying, "Do you have a good night?"
Yo, I don't understand.
I just come out the shower, mate. I'm just getting started. You gotta go in, their night's done.
You gotta get, but them ones there as well. When you step, I mean, I ain't had a night off in a while to step out, even with a man them or nothing. But even, you just want to not fuck that whole motive up, innit? You turn up too late and you miss the bangers. For me, I'm about like going to places where
It's gotta be.
it's gotta be a vibe. I
But
need
this
to
is
know
the,
who's
do you
playing.
think, this is where it's interesting speaking to you, like DJ/promoter. Yeah. Do you think there is anywhere now that's really vibing like that? I'm gonna put my old man hat on. I don't go out, and the reason I don't go out is because if I'm going out, it has to be live,
Yeah.
or I get bored, and then I start thinking about shit like I've spent X amount on this outfit, I spent X amount to get in there, I spent X amount on drink, and it's a shit time. I could have stayed at home. Netflix is whatever it is per month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could have stayed at home, got a bag of popcorn for £2 from Morrison's.
I think more time.
good.
More time for me. It's like people will sometimes, even though I'm in certain areas, people will holler from other towns like, "Oh, we're here." Whereas people like I'm fucking the urban, bloody weekend party liaison officer or some fucking mad shit. You know that one? People text all the time, DM like, "Yo, where are you? Okay, cool. We're in this city. Where's good to go?" Bare DJs must get that. Bare people who do events must get that all the time.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's places that are popping. I'm not going to go and list a million of them, but by default, I guess some of it's down to what you experience, and also if I know someone who's certified is playing somewhere, or I know the people that they put on are going to give you a good night. For example, if they go Brum, I'm going to tell them go 101. Because I know 101 is going to make sure that whoever's playing XYZ, it's popping.
That's the thing, because I'm so out of that lifestyle now. I don't. This is like.
I'd expect a text from you if you were stepping, yo, out of Brum or something like that, or whatever. Like London, you might know still.
I wouldn't, bro. I'd have to find out. That's how mad it is. Like I know where to look online.
Yeah.
Because I've been to like a friend's birthday and they said, "Oh, go on to," I don't even know if it's still about, but they said go on Shubs, for instance, and buy a ticket. But then even then, you're running a risk. I know certain DJs. I'll go to any rave. I'll go to any rave that Chucky's throwing up.
See, I was about to take the same stance and say things like that. You know what I mean? If I'm looking to go London and I'm looking to find out, yo, okay, who's playing? Maybe where's Chucky? Yeah. Where's, I don't know, whoever else. If Scotty B, like I said, if Scotty B's in the country, where's he at? A couple of others. We could name drop a million, but
But this is the thing. I don't really know if I don't think I'd miss raving.
And I feel I've touched family man, bro. Like, Once every 6
not-
months, that's
yeah,
your allowance, G,
bro.
man.
Like, first, there's no allowance. Secondly, like if there was an allowance, like I don't think I'd use it.
Yeah.
I don't think I care. Like, you know what? Do you know what it is? Right, when we used to do them weekend trips and all that back in the day, that shit.
We were in the thick of it.
Nothing, but I compare that to when I'd go to, like we went Manchester for the weekend, or when we went to Bulgaria for a week with Mike and them lot. Compare that experience to
If you went out now.
going out every Thursday when I used to go area Watford with my guys. Every Friday with area Watford with my guys, and it was just like, this is dead, bro. I used to go. I'll tell you where was good. The Hill.
Okay.
In Muswell Hill in London.
Yeah.
That was cold, but then the same shit happens. It gets too good. It gets locked off.
Bro,
Or Leicester Square. I can't remember the rave in Leicester Square. There was a dance that was there every Sunday, which was good. And Brixton, but now I don't really think at my age.
That's
I don't think there's going to be anything for me. Which
that's
maybe
where I was going to take
maybe
it
a gap in the market.
That's where I was going to take it next. Like, it's just a mad one. Like this week, you might have seen because we spoke about him a couple of shows ago. We remember we were speaking about that. We spoke about Dappy, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously, I've got an event coming up now in Ipswich.
Which is a big look. I love that.
Yeah, so we've got Dappy. First time I've worked with him and that. Do you know what I mean? So we've done the deal. Dappy's coming and it's at a place called Unit 17.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a turn party, yeah? So it's my thing.
Yeah.
My DJs, my vibe, my kind of
vision
on how I want to set up shop. Yeah. And like the response been mad.
Of course.
Good. I'm happy. It's going well. It's what's the date? February. I may as well plug the date as well. February. Friday the 15th of March. Anyways, the biggest response that's coming back from a lot of people, older heads, because when you're promoting, you come across all sorts of people like they're like, boy, but that venue's full of bare young'uns, you know, there's bare kids going.
Bro,
and like,
it's mad.
I'm thinking in my head like, yo, I might like, do you know what I mean? It just made me think about it.
Think
like,
what?
just generally like,
getting old.
That man's old. I mean, I'm lucky I play the rhythm, so it's not a thing for me. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
business for you. It's work for you. This is what I'm saying. But to actually
out,
to get ready, get out, bro. I'm looking at some of my little cousins. Yeah. We've got like the WhatsApp stories, Instagram stories, and all that shit. I'm looking at some. I remember when they were kids, like.
Yeah, man.
And now they're going out raving and all the rest of it. I'm thinking, I can't. It's just odd, bro.
Yeah.
J. Cole's got that lyric. I'm little bro and big bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm little cousin, big cousin, all at the same time, bro. I don't know where I fit in. I don't know. Should I be at home? Like, I could probably go out, but my nephew's going out getting. And the thing is, when I was his age, I was drinking like Malibu, bro.
Yeah.
He's got the Ray and nephew out, bro.
Bro, that shit's fucking dangerous.
Bro, I can't drink Ray and nephew.
That shit will have you twisted.
Bro, my nephew's out here. Uni life living. Ray and nephew it up, bro.
Where's he going? What uni?
Coventry Uni.
Reckless.
I've never been up there.
Cov's reckless. We've done a few parties there, man.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
But he's loving life. But that's what can I really be going out? What do I look like going out?
It's another thing. But I think like the whole thing with that is, bro, like let's be honest, like you're only stepping if it's a planned
if it's birthday
motive and you've got a bag of old friends with you. Like, I'm not looking to step out unless me, like maybe Keish, maybe a couple of the man, we all come together. We've all taken time to be like, okay, let's go out.
But you know what's mad about that? Like you can't even get everyone together now.
It's impossible, bro.
Getting a calendar together is just a mad thing.
I want to say it's not even family life, though, bro. Not everyone.
It's just
I know.
life.
It's
just adult
older life. Like
it's adult life. Because if we try and get like a group chat going at once, bro. It's impossible. Look how impossible it is to get this shit going on the week.
Just to try and make sure we keep it moving.
Because life's life. Whereas back in our 20s, you doing nothing. What you doing? Nothing.
Makes you think, though, doesn't it?
Come on, let's
Makes
go.
you think how like I think I don't know. Like, do you look back at it and think to yourself, yo, like you could go back and just do it 10. Obviously, you probably I look at it like I wish I could have gone 10 times harder, man. Like
I'd have patterned different. I'd have patterned certain things different.
But
then at the same time, I look at it and I think there's a reason for it. There's a reason why I didn't. Because I would have been a different person.
Yeah. You could easily.
I'm cool and happy with where I'm at and who I'm at now.
Yeah, you turned out all right.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Whereas I could have been gone clear, bro. Because I really do think certain things. Yeah, if we patterned it like that blush we had going.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, them things. You're on about the no.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm talking about personality-wise, but you talking about the actual moves that
but
we
that
were doing, bro. If we knew what we would,
it all comes to the same thing.
if we knew the kind of what we were setting up, the value of it then, gone, like you said 10 times. I'm with you, because I know people when we were doing the small things. Like, to me, we were trying a thing.
Yeah.
We were always trying a thing.
Yeah.
But there was big mans in other cities doing a thing.
Yeah.
And bro, when I talked to some of them, the money they were making from like club nights, and your vision was the comedy thing. Like, look how big, like,
It wasn't even mine. It was Martin's, and Martin stepped out.
Like,
that's what killed it.
Mental.
That's what killed it. Because where I fucked up is I should have run with it.
Yeah.
Because now look at comedy shows everywhere, bro.
Just look at the value.
No one weren't doing comedy shows back then.
I think generally
There's one or two big ones.
Look at the value of like just the culture in general. Like, look.
I'll never forget. I think I told you, right? I got told not to give away that J Will song for free. I said, let me just. I sat there for whatever reason in my parents' front room. I thought to me, you know what? If I just give this out for free, we'll get a bag of shows, have it on running on Channel U. It's got Resh on there. We'll kill it. And I was like, nah. Someone said, nah, don't do that. Bro, that same guy now has got a tune. It's got a mixtape that come out. His artist mixtape come out yesterday, and it's streaming on Spotify.
Okay.
And he's getting paid. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you just got, for me, that's my only, if you want to say regret, is not to follow my instincts, innit? But at the same time, you learn, you live and you learn. But as far as personality, it all comes together because that was me. Like, just 100%. Running around trying shit, like you said. So my personality would still...
And we weren't exactly blessed with the best resources in Derby. We made the best of what we had available, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's always them when you always look back at, like, we were pushing, innit? We were the people that, in that time, people looked to. Like, I think back now to, things come and go, innit? With events. I think back to some of the greatest times in, like, Nottingham that we had a strong run. Yeah. But a thing where other people might look at, we touched on this, but like other people might look at it, oh yeah, shit, I made a bag load of money in that time. I look at it like, nah, man, like, you made people's fucking experience. Like, I know people who look back to their uni days, they'll be like, I still remember when I saw fucking Tiger at Oceana. Yeah, that was my fucking show, bro. I'm on the stage, like, giving 100, like, on the set and screaming on the mic because that's what it meant.
Exactly.
Like, so you're part of people don't forget when they see live,
because
when they see a live show.
That money, especially at that age, would have come and gone.
100%.
But that shit, when people, you're like, all right, did you know Gavin from such and such? Oh, Firestarr did blah, blah, blah. When you're not even there, you probably won't even remember these people that are talking about you. That's the maddest thing about it.
But more time, like, I think you never underestimate, like, generally in life, you can't never underestimate what a moment means to someone else. Nah, like, because there is people who will bring up the maddest stories sometimes, and you don't even know. Because
the thing is, you've got, like, you're saying, you still doing the events. And I guarantee that whilst you're at the event and it comes to that point in the night where everything's sorted, last DJ's on or whatever, you're thinking about maybe the rave you got to do tomorrow where you're DJing.
Yeah.
Or what the next event is. You're so, because of how the game is, you're already thinking about tomorrow or next month or whatever.
Yeah.
Where the person that you've put the event on for, essentially your customers, are having the time of their life. They don't give a fuck about anything but that moment. You see what I'm saying?
It's work though, isn't it? It's like...
No, but I'm saying, but which goes to what you're saying, that you won't realize even at the moment how important that moment is for people because you don't stand there and take it in. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah,
because you're in it as well. I think with the whole, we're not kind of new to like being around. People sometimes will always pop up. Like if you were still doing bits, or even people see what you've done and they holler at you. Like people ask the maddest questions, bruv. Like, oh my god, like. Do you know what I mean? Like real customer base, like civilian questions. You get me? Like,
what do you mean?
How are you around such and such?
Bro,
like, oh my god! Like somebody asked me the other day, bro. The maddest thing. Someone messaged me because I was listening to your rap show, and there's all these bits in the rap show where people are saying this is the customer saying your name. Is that you editing their voice on the computer? I said, what, bro? Is that what you? Is that?
That's how
I'm going to this level. I'm going to these lengths to like put in work, and you think I've just fucking made that up on a computer? Bro, that kills me, man. That kills me.
With car buying guru, obviously, I'm doing whips and whatever, and I told you, obviously, D's had the car off me today.
Yeah.
The guy because I don't own the car, so I've sorted him out, whatever. Got the car pattern, told him where to get it from. I've told the guy who it is. I said, oh, by the way,
it's such a
he produces for some big artists. He produced this, that, and the third. He's like, how do you know these? How are you getting these people?
Like these people are like unreachable, mythical characters, bro.
But I'm like, I've known him since.
Of course.
Day, bruv. I've known him since day when we weren't driving what. Do you know what I mean? He weren't driving what he's driving now. He weren't living the life he's living now, which is for me is a blessing because he come around and he's like, yo, G, can you sort me out?
Yeah.
Whatever. So that just shows that shows how he values the character.
But in a way, bro, I'm still glad that there's a level of kind of curiosity, mysteriousness, and lack of knowledge. Because imagine if that was all transparent as well, like any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just fucking holler at any man, and it's just like that mental out here now.
But do you ever get in a situation where you don't want to talk about shit because you think people think you're crazy or you're making shit up?
I think that used to happen a lot. You know, like I was on the gram, the man them will tell you, like, I weren't on the gram from early, innit? I was on everything else early. Twitter and Facebook and all. When was it
big on Twitter
That was when fucking all that shit popped off when we were studying, bruv. Wasn't it? Like Twitter and Facebook and that. Anyways,
MySpace was
the gram. I was like JME, bruv, anti-gram, innit, for time. And then I had to just take the bait, but late. So obviously, man, started out like 0 fucking people and that. Anyways, but the grams made it. A lot of people will disagree because there's a lot of fraudulent behavior on a regular, but generally speaking, like, that adds a lot of credibility to everything. Like, the funny thing is, like, you know, maybe in terms of even going off topic, but in not only customers, but like bookings and even venues or any sort of dealings with people, I'll direct them to look at that and look at the credibility of like what you're seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that to me is a
like
visual.
It's
everything.
CV.
It's like a visual representation, but it's also can delve into other things, can't it? So like,
people, it's mad how important, because again, for what we do, our Instagram page, when you get a customer on there stood in front of a car, that really, when we did it the first time, the response was mad. People actually, like you said, it's a credibility thing.
Yeah, man.
People take Instagram like so seriously.
And people take to people. You were saying it the other day, even with the car situation. There's a million ways to market the business, but the best way to market it is with authenticity and you. Yeah. You get me?
That's what I'm saying. And people buy from people. But some of the stuff I've done, I don't tell people. Like, I remember going back to that J. Will situation. I remember I was at work. And this girl, I can't remember how the conversation come up. And this girl was like, she worked with me. She was like, I can't remember how it come up. She's talking about music. I go, yeah. Like, I've worked with certain people. She goes, name you. I go, don't worry. But then, you know, it was partly, she kept on asking me, and it was partly like, oh, you're chatting shit. That's kind of vibe I got. I was like, oh no, I work with like Resh 2, for instance. Yeah. She goes, no, really? Yeah. Like, yeah, really. She goes,
because people think that you're supposed to have some like lifelong connection. I get it, like, and you're supposed to have them like calling you in that moment or some mad shit like that. Bro. It don't make sense, bro.
It was like, oh no. She goes, oh really? But then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna have to prove to you that I'm not chatting shit. That's just me. I'm gonna have to show you. So I pulled up the behind the scenes thing, which is still on YouTube. Yeah. And I showed her. Like, she goes, oh my god! Like, she's amazed by it. And I was thinking like it weren't really that big a deal. Yeah. But I get it. But then
you have to get that. I get basically
it. For you as a layperson, whatever, you as just a Joe Public think it's amazing. Which I shouldn't play it down. It was an amazing moment.
Do you know what the maddest thing is? It's very difficult in this day and age to gauge a level of what is not seen as like is credible to talk about in other people's eyes. I mean, I just play it by what I think is best. Like, a perfect example is like, I don't know, we called up Biz. Yeah. Authentic, bruv. Like, because man can do that. Yeah. It's not kind of like a question sheet and it's not like there's not a vibe.
Yeah,
you know, if we're speaking to someone, 9 times out of 10, sitting here in however many episodes to come, it's going to be based on it's not going to be a forced situation ever. Do you know what I'm saying?
But you can't do that anymore.
Like,
you can't do that in this day and age. I think people watching it will see through it, and it's more detrimental to be forced than it to be fake. Than, in my opinion, if I'm watching something and it ain't real, if me and you didn't get on, people will be able to tell.
Yeah, man.
And it will say in the comment, and if someone didn't cotton on, they'll say something in the comments. Someone else will say something in the comments section.
That trigger it off.
If you look at minute 135,
What
he does
fire frowns and Gavin's
exactly. Then that's
carbine guru
That's
statement.
what I'm saying. And the whole thing just falls apart, and you're fucked. But
then there's a lot of people out there like who look at everything like we said it just now, like the podcast thing as well, bro. Like every man and his dog kind of situation. End of the day, bro, it's like whatever's a vibe, people will relate to, innit?
Yeah.
Like I said it to you from the start, like my intention was to make sure it was a lot of the reason that this exists, as you know, for me was for my own state of mind.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to just do something productive, as well as the rap show is just as important to me. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the music. Like that's what I stand for as number one. But this has to be an element of a branch out of the era we're in. We need to be here and
present.
If it's a vibe, then it's a vibe. Then there's no, you know what I mean?
And it's exactly the same with me and why I'm on it. Like it's not. There's no monetary gain. Like I'm not expecting to come to a point where I say, "Oh, Firestarr, here's my invoice. Pay me for coming down here and chatting."
Because I don't know who I'd pass that on to, bro. To be honest with you, don't know who I'm supposed to be passing that on.
You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's about I enjoy it.
100.
It's not even nearly work or anything. I enjoy it, but the benefit of it is just being relevant and being out there and being able to
tell your stories, bro. And when you've got stories to tell, it's even better.
It's important. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's good, man. It's good. It's balanced. But anyway, stuff that I'm into, bruv. I know you don't want to talk about it.
Well, I know what you're going to jump in with.
Man like William.
Are you going to jump in with the Wiley?
Wiley,
bruv.
Oh,
my God. Go on. So, Wiley dropped the reply, innit? Now, I know you've dissected the whole fucking thing, bruv, but the thing with me is
like,
I've just listened to it about 3 times.
All right, and this is the thing. I dropped it into, obviously, our group.
Yeah.
I dropped it into another group, like, from a stag do, one of my boys from London. It was mad. He got married, like, a year and a half ago. We've still got this stag do group going.
They never die out, bro.
Bruv, we talked to these lot forever. And I dropped it in there, and then you was like, nah, I'm not really into it. Wow.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I was so disappointed, bro.
Do you know what? When I say I weren't into... No. Yeah. Oh, no, we can go... Let's keep it at that point. And
then I dropped into the other group, and people were like, nah. I'm thinking, what? But then I started to feel like, am I just so...
Are you buzzing?
You know them old school guys that still listen to fucking like Rum DMC
Yeah.
thinking, oh, this is real hip hop.
I hear that. How can you dismiss that? Yeah.
This is real hip hop. What are you talking about? Little whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But then I was really like, bro, he said some stuff as well. Like, that was Wiley that I grew up on, and I was like listening to and thinking, that was Wiley versus the movement.
But I think, do you think the shit? The point I was trying to say to you, but before we started recording briefly, was that look, Wiley's the guy, man. Like, I like him, but more time now, I like him because he makes me laugh. I should be liking him more for the music. Now, I'm not saying that this wasn't hard. I'm just saying that because he's giving me so much bants and he's like full on entertainment sort of character out here, I just think that when he's like going off on like the rants and kind of answering every single tweet or fucking IG, bro, then when he drops music,
you're a Twitter guy.
It's a bit.
You're a Twitter guy more than me, yeah. Wiley's been like that.
Yes.
Wiley, as far as Grime, Wiley was the king of this social media thing.
Yeah.
No one weren't doing it like Wiley on Twitter. Wiley was the troll king. So what he's doing now is just 2019 version of what he was doing in 2008.
I think it takes away when he drops a hard diss, because
I know I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Where's the big Where's the big chat about? I'm not seeing a big. You're the most excited person I know about this, bro.
That's what I was realizing.
Do you see what I'm saying?
But then I think that we're in an era now where that's not seen as cool. I was watching an interview. Did you watch
what, the diss or dissing, as in the
dissing,
right? Okay.
And the back and forth thing.
Or is it because it's Grime? Is Grime dead, bro?
Nah.
I was done. I can't fuck that.
Nah, it's not.
I don't even...
It's interesting. No, it's an interesting conversation. I don't think it
Grime's
is.
Grime, man. Whatever, man. Let's not get
Yeah, he's
into
not going to
that.
die. It has peaks and troughs.
Yeah,
but
people,
I think dissing on the whole is not seen as cool. Remember the backlash Chip got through the whole Youngin and Chip thing? That weren't seen as cool. Like a lot of people start kind of distance themselves from that situation. When really and truly, he was just saying what he felt.
Yeah, but I did really like that battle, actually, when I think about it. Bro, I was actually
stayed
fucking
up-
waiting. Yeah,
Bro,
man, I
stayed
was
up till
online
the-
waiting
I
for
stayed
the
up till the
drops.
night. As a
Remember
grown-
who filmed the joint in the... It was Chippy done the joint in that petrol station, innit? The Shell.
that was for
Or was that for Bugsy?
that was for Bugsy.
Oh, shit.
But then Youngin went and done the same thing when he come at him. But what I'm saying is,
Chips, this is hard, man. Fuck. Them videos gas me
But this is what-
differently.
but this is what
Wiley,
Wiley's do.
it
Like,
hasn't-
Wiley is the originator of that.
hasn't hit. Yeah, but
Wiley's
but
the originator.
We're talking about this record. I mean, you thought
It's
the
cold,
record was
bruv.
hard, but
It's cold, bruv. And the saying stuff like if you understand what's going on, and that's the thing. Maybe I'm too.
in it.
Yeah, maybe I'm too.
Yeah.
I've got too engrossed in it, like because I'm seeing Skepta and Wiley go like that alone.
Yeah.
When they were making Too Many Man, like when you would never have seen this coming, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And this is like, this is to me on the level of Dizzy and Wiley.
It's massive for you, innit?
As a Grime fan, it's Dizzy and it's like Dizzy and Wiley going at each other, but actually going at each other, not no passive shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's how it should be because they'll make up, they'll have a hug, they'll make up, and it'll be
You
cool
think?
again. Yeah, of
I
course.
think Skepta
Bruv.
is... I don't think
Bruv,
we're going to get a response.
I heard. Did you watch Chicken Shop Day? That's what I was asking with Chip Shop.
with Chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of it, but did I miss that in Crucial?
When they asked him about Tiny.
And what
said
did-
him and
oh,
Tiny
and he said
cool.
him and Tiny. Yeah. I saw
So
that.
if them two can make up, come
Yeah.
on now, bruv.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's just music at the end of the day. No one's got killed. No one's got stabbed. Really, and that's really why. Dizzy
Yeah, but
and
I don't know.
made it.
Wiley's like, is Wiley even the sort of character to just let it be? He just seems like the kind of person that won't entertain any.
No, he
sort
will
of-
be. He's been trying to reach out to Dizzy to you. Wiley, this is
Oh, the Diz thing, yeah. But
the thing with
Skeppy
Wiley,
thing?
the thing with Wiley, and I think the reason why people got him misunderstood is that I don't know him, but from the outside looking in, he's just generally a good guy. If you hear most people talk about Wiley, and I've not read his book. I listened to his book, an audio book, and he just gives shit away. Like he's so giving. He never signed anyone. If he could be like,
He says that a lot, doesn't he?
He
He's spoken
didn't-
about like
he never wanted to do that. He just wanted to put everyone on.
put everyone on.
That's what I'm
Literally
saying.
put everyone on.
So that's what I'm saying. And this is why people talk about the kings of grime and that. I wouldn't put Dizzy in there because he, in my opinion, got put on by Wiley.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's just hurt that his guy that he put on back in the day being Dizzy don't want to talk to him and dissed him to the point of saying you don't even know him or he's not known him long.
There's no acknowledgement.
That's what I'm saying.
For the man.
And then his guy that has had his back that he's also put on, let's be face it, because he put Skepta on.
Yeah.
And he's now built him up to the point where he's arguably
gone.
the biggest in the world when it comes to grime.
Yeah.
And now you're there with Dizzy.
You done it. Yeah, you done the joint with Diz.
Bro, that's snake. Me and Resh go and do our own podcast without you. And we're...
I think it's Resh we got to worry about. You get me? Can't fucking sit there now. Fucking next
you know
thing
what
you know,
I mean?
she'll
No,
be
you
doing a
don't do
podcast
that.
in LA.
And I can understand why he's upset. And he's just saying a lot of stuff. Like, the main thing for me is he kept on saying it before that JME was meant to drop last year and Skepta stopped him from dropping.
Yeah.
And he said that, and he's saying how Skepta, you could have stopped me from dropping. That's
Yeah,
what
but
he said.
but you're talking about two brothers, bruv. Like, it's a different convo, innit? Like, if your bro tells
It's
you,
still
yo, bro,
business,
like,
though.
hold tight, innit? You're just gonna be like, yo, cool, whatever you need, innit? You're not gonna question
But then
him,
you're
like,
going and doing
I want to drop.
But then you're doing a bag of features. That's how he earns his money. I don't know. I'm not saying it's right. It's not wrong. I weren't in the room. I don't understand the conversation.
Exactly.
But something's gone on. And for me, Wiley's exposing shit. And that's why he's dangerous. Because he'll say shit people don't want to know. Like, he don't give a fuck.
But I don't...
He will go on his Instagram
Even,
live
but that's
and
the
start
thing.
talking.
Even if he is dangerous, I think people ain't really scared of the gun, bruv. Because the gun's firing all the shot's firing all the time, bro. So there's a level of that as well. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You can't deny that. If he
I get
don't
you.
talk ever and he comes out, there's extra sauce on everything. It's similar, but not to the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same way we just talking about fucking
Gigs shit.
the Gigs album. You were like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if he takes a hiatus,
Yeah,
it's more of
yeah,
an
yeah.
impactful one. Whereas
You see what I'm saying?
I still think it hit with Giggs, because Giggs don't talk too much like that. But obviously we're talking about two different things, right? He don't move like that. I mean, Giggs would be the first one to tell you, like, from before you used to always tell me. I remember when I played at his birthday after the tour. Played on his birthday bash in Southampton, and he's called me and he said, "Fire, I want you to come DJ on the birthday bash. His exact words were, don't fucking announce it to the whole world. I know what you're like." Bro, like, so, I mean, like, I'm like happy in that, but at the same time, I'm like, oh man, can't tell no one, like, it's a fucking like 5-hour trip, bro, you get me? So
you need to get some lights.
But just the way he dropped it to me, I've held tight till the flyer came, I remember, and then he was cool because it had already been like put out the flyer. But he's like, you're extra, innit? You won't just put out a flyer, you'll do a whole fucking week of it. Content on, like, you know, so some people, like, that's how he moves and it works for him, you know, it's the right approach. He basically don't talk too much, but now we know Wiley just as, look man, it's a lot of fun.
The worst thing Wiley could have got was Instagram story.
100%.
Because his fingers were Twitter fingers. His original UK Twitter fingers.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I can't think of anyone in the game that tweeted more than him.
Not from the UK. He's like the UK. You know what I'm gonna say? I don't know if you're gonna put two what I'm gonna say together, but he's like our 6ix9ine. Not as mental, but
I still, again, that's a whole nother debate. But I still say that Young Draco was the original.
Oh, yeah. Soldier, yeah.
I'd say Soulja Boy was the original, but he's in that. Yeah, he's in that role. He does what they do. He's been doing what they do.
Anyone can get it from Wiley out of nowhere as well. Anyone can get name dropped or had off and just added, and it just goes wild.
You don't care. But the thing is, if he like Skepta replied, and then obviously Wiley was excited. He said, "Grime."
That's another thing.
You said Grime's back again,
bro. Yeah, he done all that. But the thing is, bro, it took ages for
take him a while.
2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, bro. Like, that's another thing in this day and age, bro.
But I think he may have rushed it. Played it to somebody and they said, "No, that's
maybe,"
it. And then he took his time.
Maybe, but
because
that
it's hard. It is. If you ask a Grime purist,
well, you got.
If you ask Logan,
minus 6 hours to get on with it. Otherwise,
look at my man at the Gets tour. Because you played it at the Gets tour when it.
I played the Skeppy in it, and people knew it. I was happy with that.
So you can't.
I rate people, like, it's always good to. It'd been out all of fucking 12 hours, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And I played it on the first day. And I played it in Manny, and people were vibes in, bro.
So you can't spend no 2 hours writing the reply. You gotta let it. And then you gotta let it marinate and then squeeze it proper. And I think he done his thing. I'm not really. I don't care about the views. I don't care about the retweets. I don't care about the likes. I listen to what you're saying.
You're a purist. That's the reason
that's what I'm saying.
for everything.
That's
the reason for your reasoning.
So for me, Skepta might have to say something. As a purist. I don't see it. I don't think because you're probably looking at it more from someone that ain't really in grime like that.
Yeah.
And you're probably.
And I just don't think Skepta's gonna really take it.
I
don't think he's gonna take the bait now. He said
I'm thinking this is Deja and.
Yeah, exactly. It would be if he does entertain it, then we're in it. If he goes again, Wiley obviously is gonna go again. Yeah. Wiley might go. Wiley might go another 3.
Wiley is chip, bro. They're the same. When it comes to this,
we're naming this.
That's what
Wiley is Chip.
Well, I'm telling you, bro.
Episode 7.
They are the. Like, you don't want to go at it with Chip because he won't stop. Like you don't want to say his name.
No.
If you say his name, just know you.
I think he's in a better place now mentally. So like he's calmer and he won't maybe take it because he's had times where you've seen him spaz out and he's gone through whatever he's gone through.
I think. Yeah, he is in a better place.
You know, so I think now it's like more calculated now. I think he wouldn't just rise to kind of anyone. Like, even
I think if the right person says something to him... He's on it.
Yeah.
I think what he did... Because people will say, like you just said, he's more calculated now. He was calculated then.
Oh, 100, yeah. But I'm
saying...
He
knew what he was doing. But and the reason why I would say he was calculated for 2 reasons. Since then, he ain't stopped. Yeah?
100%.
He's back on. He's like, we're gonna come to
We're gonna come to the
But
new
he
one.
he ain't stopped, and he's back where he's meant to be in my opinion.
100%.
And no one ain't fucking with him.
He's a fucking grafter, man. It's all
He's no one ain't. He done that thing like what was it? Was it 36 shots he done on his not the album just gone, the one before. What was
the
last
one
album?
before. The latest one's that 1010. The one before, I can't remember what it's called.
With the 36 shots.
The 36 shots are on there. I remember the video
Right.
as well.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah, bad.
But what he did before, like with the whole Bugsy, Young and Tiny thing, it was like, you know, I can't remember what time it was when they used to chop off people's heads and stick them on outside their house. Look, you don't fuck with the people in the house. That's what he did, bro. Calculated. Chip was said, whoever wants it, this is what's gonna happen. Don't come back around here. And he said it in interviews. He said everyone knows that Chip's cool.
Yeah.
Just don't bother him.
Just
and
don't-
you know,
just-
that's
yeah.
probably come out of certain people's mouths like, yeah, Chip's cool, but don't go like
He's
don't
gone
say his
through
name.
the motions of like bodying people. You
Don't
know,
say
to the
his
point
name.
now where it's just like, let me just make my music.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me go through my rollout.
That's
Let
what
me
I'm saying.
enjoy my tours. Let me
Exactly.
just sit back.
Let me make
and
my
let me
money.
enjoy.
Exactly.
Let me come out as a guest at everyone's shows
Exactly.
and kill it.
Let me just smoke my weed, make my money, and Chip's nice, bro.
But it is good to always see him, man. On the story of Chip, man, it's a mad one because
I love it.
we spoke up.
I find it so inspiring, bro.
Yeah, 100. Like,
find it so
bro, who
inspiring.
could have like because I had him at a show when he was when he had Muhammad. I've told this story. Muhammad Ali and Who Am I?
Yeah.
I've still got the
you
I've
know
still
what?
got that footage on a mini DVD cam somewhere. I got to give that to
Do
him.
you know
but-
what's mad, yeah? And this is how I'm known, I'm a proper geek for this shit. But he talks about why he had to take a hiatus. And he said that there was a point when he done the Grime orchestra thing. And he said it was weird because when he went and did it, he came out and no one was responding.
Yeah.
I remember that show, bro. I was there with my missus.
Yeah.
And
Where was that?
some fucking theatre in London, I can't remember.
Okay. We weren't getting no love. It weren't
Everyone,
getting no.
like, there's bare artists there.
Was it like a Ja Rule? You see that clip? You see that Ja Rule clip, by the way?
Someone sent it to one of my groups. I
Bullshit.
watched it.
When he come
It's
out in
embarrassing.
Milwaukee or whatever. Anyways.
But it was like what I imagine. It weren't totally quiet, but every artist that came out was like
Yeah.
And he came out and it was just like,
He ain't having that.
and he really he sat back and he said he sat back and was like, what the fuck, what's going on? Because he's
Yeah.
Chip, but he weren't really. He went to the point where he went to America. This was after we come back from
Yeah,
America.
and he even come back when he came back from the. He said it didn't work out. Well, obviously it didn't work out.
No,
but
it didn't.
Do you know
but
what I mean?
I think he realized that he's not really like it was a new era starting here.
100%.
What it is now started back then. It was just slow to get to where it is now, and I feel like he's come back and he's
Better people didn't make it through that transition, innit? You see what I'm saying? And
only-
there's probably nothing,
Only the Kings make it through.
bro.
that
There's
transition,
and that's a whole nother artist.
and it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
These people that are out here now, that are doing these they're busting quick and that and all the rest of it.
yeah.
Make your money and you better spend it wisely because
But you
you'll
know
be
what?
out
Though,
of it.
on that topic though, imagine for some of them, bro, like it must kill you inside when you have an element of that success and it's gone and you ain't getting a response, you ain't making the hits, and you're still an artist or a name.
No,
do you know what I mean,
no
bro?
diss
Like,
to him.
it's
yeah?
a mad one.
No diss to him, yeah. But seeing Strider at that show, gets his show the other day,
Hmm.
was mad. Was fucking mad. I was looking at him thinking, this like it almost don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And for me, watching Gets' story from afar, and he in another interview he said how he used to feel a bit pissed off that he never got signed and whatever, like the
And he
right
was-
situation never
yeah.
come for him, and then it come to the point where he realized like, hang on a second, it was a blessing
Yeah.
because he knows how to plug his own music, he knows how to get the press done, he knew the whole game, bruv. Whereas if you were signed, maybe not Strider.
But do you think? Yeah, but we've.
But no, I'm saying is there were certain artists that got to that point, they got signed,
Yeah.
and then they just been signed. Well, not even just grime artists or rappers, like just
But whether you're signed or not, like the
decent
work.
singers or whatever in that era. There was a certain era where everyone was getting signed from the urban scene, and then they got dropped, and they didn't know what the fuck to do. Whereas when you're selling CDs out the back of your car, you can then go to Spotify's easy.
Yeah, of course.
Like promoting your shit.
But I
to go
think
on
that
Spotify's
an element
easy.
of that is like you have to still signed, not signed, whatever. You gotta keep fucking going hard. Like Strides might have got signed, but it's like then you tell me what got sent, what was banging, where was I seeing him, bro? I wasn't seeing nothing. So
okay, but
is that
this is what
on
I'm saying.
him or is it on the label?
Because I think it comes to a point where if you're a DJ, you are who you are now. Yeah. Let's say 5 years ago you got a bag to go and play in Ibiza. Yeah. House music. And you was making that money for another 2-3 years.
And then you become
engrossed in house music.
You're gonna say, innit? Yeah.
You're engrossed in house music, but you stop listening. You disconnect from that side of it.
You plugged out.
It's probably.
And then you try and plug in.
It's probably worse because the art of mixing, is a tempo thing.
Yeah.
So you can probably the same way you pick up, you can get back into the DJ. But when you're an MC and you ain't in there barring and writing a certain level of,
it's gone.
Remember Strider come back and did that bloody well then bro, Chuckle Brothers and that shit like that, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
He went and made a bag of money and did what he did.
Yeah, I mean he's nice. Let's not even make out like he's fucking like.
No, I'm sure he's not starving. Yeah. But as far as like being able to come back in the game, for me, I think that's probably part of the problem. Yeah. Because you need to keep that level of. You need to keep that level up, basically, in my opinion.
And that credibility.
And the credibility.
Yeah, 100.
But more, you need to, if you're, and this is why I think, and probably should come on to why I think Chip's one of the greatest, bro. I think he, under 30, no one ain't talking to him.
Yeah, 100%.
Because what people don't realise about Chip, when they take the piss out Oopsie Daisy and all that, he was still dropping mixtapes.
Exactly.
He was still doing freestyles. If you go on YouTube and type Chip freestyle,
they're consistent.
You got them for days, bro.
Yeah.
You got them for days, and that's why, like, I know you're gonna school me on the guy. What's his name? The guy that tune he's done with.
Roddy Rich.
Yeah, Roddy Rich, that verse, bro.
You wanna get onto that,
bro? Chip's the best under 30 for me.
When I fucking when did that come out? Yesterday, innit? Yeah. You know, sometimes when these fucking premieres, obviously tunes drop all the time now. Yeah, everything's a fucking world premiere. GRM countdown, rare tear 10. More time when you see these link ups as well, and some of it's just like okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Literally, like okay, cool. Yeah. I can talk from experience of what the fuck's playing in the clubs. Like, you know what I mean? You get it, you listen to it, you might fucking download it and you have it in the stash in case like someone asks for it. But more time, nothing ain't. A couple of things are slapped, but there was expectation on this joint, yeah? When I seen the name Bane, Chip, and my man, because he was over it for a bit, obviously. Okay. And he's the guy.
Doing it right now.
Right?
Yeah.
So, obviously...
This year's only a couple months in, but he's killing it already.
The anthem is, everyone knows the anthem's that Die Young joint. I know you ain't heard it properly, but when I played it to you, you knew which one I was talking about. So the Die Young joint, that's been ringing off for time. His album's out. He's got a couple of other joints on there every season. Okay, he's from the States, so I get it as well. Like, a lot of that might get mixed up with a lot of the guys from there who sound similar. We've spoken about it already. Baby, Gunna, all them, man.
I need to check these guys. I'm going to actually make a point.
I'm going to put you up on... Week. Yeah, you need to listen to that. I think you'll like it, personally.
I think I will, because you've mentioned it now regarding this.
And in correlation to D-Block as well.
Keish mentioned it last week regarding D-Block, yeah. So I need to check these boys out.
So he's dropped, and I heard the first bit, Roddy on the first bit, the hook, all that stuff, banging. I thought, yo, this sounds...
Bruv,
then I'm waiting. You know them ones when you're watching the video and you're like, okay, what's next? Who's like, is it Chip next? You see the little slide bits on the video. He comes in, I'm thinking, I was saying to you, innit? I was wondering how Chip was going to come in on the song. And he just spun it differently to fit in with the thing, bruv. Like,
his flow, what he's
proper
saying.
Proper sick.
The way he's talk, that talk, bruv. The wave was just mad.
The wave was mad. That to me is a definition of a wavy joint.
Bruv.
Like,
to be fair, the verse was, I played that about just that verse.
Yeah,
I played that bare times this morning. Like, I was rinsing that today.
And Bane just sounds good on all of that stuff, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Bane's that guy, man. Like,
Bane's cold. Bane's cold, but I prefer Chip.
You know, that's why D-Block fuck with him like that, and that's why a lot of people call Bane for them.
Bane's versatile as well.
Yeah, man.
When you check it, like you check his CD, it's totally different to I think he got a bit like underrated. What he did the Heady one.
Yeah.
That was cold, bruv. That was cold. And then this. But Chip, bruv, like killed it.
No, the joint.
But that other guy, that hook on, I was saying.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Roddy on Thingy.
On Nipsey's thing.
Yeah, because that's another joint that came out. Him and Nipsey Hussle, and there's someone else on that as well. I can't remember who. I might have a look. There's someone rapping on it. But anyways, that as well. Hard. But Nipsey's just cold anyway. Nipsey as well. The growth of him has just been a madness as well.
I can't believe he's got so much music out right now. To be honest with you, because I was still.
Oh no, it's just produced by Hit Boy and it's got Roddy Rich on it, but it's Nipsey's joint.
I'm still trying to like get over his album, Nipsey's album, and then this drops, and he's got a whole other album with what's his name as well, isn't it?
Who? What coming?
No, on Spotify. What's it?
He's got a joint.
I don't know.
A joint album. Or something,
yeah, a joint album with
God knows.
What's that brother from Cali as well? I've forgotten his name now. But Nipsey's killing it, man. And he's actually good. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's actually good.
But no, Roddy sounds
YG.
cold on. Oh, has he got a joint tape with?
He's got a joint tape with YG. It come out last year apparently, but bro, but Nipsey's just crazy, man. Like, I don't know, but that Rocky Rich seems to be the guy for the hooks right now, man. He really does seem to be the guy for the hooks, because if that's just if Firestar's just trying to ruin the whole thing.
You keep chatting, bro, but I'm gonna.
If that's how he's coming with them tunes.
Let me pattern a new battery out here, bro. On this DIY show out here.
What? I don't know. We'll see what else he comes with. But for me, them two hooks anyway. You need to send me the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you his album.
Yeah, in fact, it'll be on Spotify, innit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it on Spotify, because if you're telling me that that's like that's what he's on, I need to be locked in. And Gunner as well.
Oh, the Gunner album's hard, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Similar sort of wave.
Gunner album's hard.
Similar sort of wave.
Wavy. I think you'll like all of that, bro.
I like the D-Block Europe stuff. And if it's similar to that, that's what Keish was saying. And also, it's like a new sound. I don't know, what do you even call it? I guess it's hip-hop.
A wave.
But it is, it's just wavy. It is just wavy, bro. It's just wavy. You back? The stuff we got to do to get this
Bro,
thing
you
done,
just can't get the fucking stuff. I say this all the time, but... Yeah.
Soon, man, soon. What else dropped? You ain't checked that Los yet. I'm gonna check that on the way.
Oh yeah, fucking so yeah. Lowski dropped the tape yesterday, bro. I ain't had a chance, man. Lowski dropped the tape yesterday, but from what I think, that's like hard. That's just straight gonna be hard. Like
yeah, gritty. But that's him, man.
yeah, fully. I don't think you're gonna get no. I don't think there's gonna be no soft joints on there, but I don't know.
They're gonna do well, numbers wise. Might chart. It should chart.
No idea.
It should get top 40s.
God knows, bro. I was thinking about that the other. You know, we was talking like.
Same way he's signed in it. He's on the label. He must be on the label.
Yeah.
Ant will have him on the label. Definitely. I'm sure Ant works somewhere. His manager.
Yeah.
You know
Anthony. Yeah. I've got him on email. Do you know him?
That's who I'm telling you. Told me not to put the bloody.
Oh shit.
J Will check out.
I didn't know
I've known
you.
Anthony.
That's mental.
Do you know how I know Anthony? Blush.
Fucking
Do you remember Baby Blue come to the first ever Blush? He was DJ.
Yeah.
Anthony was managing. Anthony was there.
That's crazy.
He managed Baby Blue.
Yeah, he looks after Los, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Lowski. Yeah, so he dropped a tape. I was thinking about this thing. You know, we was talking about like D-Block and the fact that they charted as well, bro. But then I was thinking like, yo, like, why the fuck am I sitting here talking about the fucking charts, bro?
Yeah,
like,
no, it's mad. But you know what? It's true.
Who cares about the fucking
No one cares,
charts,
but
bro?
the same.
But the same way they do, innit? Like,
no, it's not. No one should care about it. But for me,
it's a
I
statement.
love it because it's now undeniable.
That's the commercial statement.
No,
that's
it's
for the
it's just a big fuck you.
Yeah.
Like I say, we weren't allowed to hear. We wouldn't even when we were allowed. We weren't even hearing it in clubs. And now the people that were blocking it, Your fucking kids love it, and it's not changed.
You can't block it. You just
it's
can't.
not changed, bruv.
Yeah, man.
Stormzy is out here winning Brit Awards on rhythms that were made when me and you were in our 20s, bruv. Fact. Like, these lot are out here, Chips out here, he performs that bloody diss to
which one?
The tough guys I got the tough
Coward.
Coward.
Yeah.
That tune's old, bruv.
Like, over
the Wiley tune.
That rhythm's, what is it? Together, innit?
Together, that's it.
Who's it by?
Wiley's on that, I'm sure it is.
Together is Thingy Squad.
And Rough Squad.
Rough Squad. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So nothing's changed. It ain't like the music's all of a sudden adapted in this amazing music now. It's the same music.
Yeah.
But you fuckers can't deny it no more. So that's why every time something charts, as long as we're doing this podcast.
I never want to sit here and be like, I couldn't tell you what, like, the charts. We're recording today. It's Friday.
Yeah, the charts.
So gigs will chart today. Yeah?
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Bro,
right.
as far as I'm concerned, in my head, it's a fucking, you know what I think.
Yeah, but if he goes and gets a nice chart position, it's a fuck you. You didn't even want to.
Yeah, 100. The good thing is about certain man though, but the certain man like him, for example, the Brit thing. Look, soon as he got announced in the category for the Brits, best male or whatever, yeah. Obviously everyone supporting the thing and that. Of
course.
I sent man a message, cool, yeah. Respect, fire, whatever, because you don't want to downplay the acknowledgement, but still, fuck them. You get me? You don't care, really and truly. He might not be able to come out and he might, I don't know, with H, you might come out and just say like, I don't even fucking care.
Didn't he say that he's not going to be somewhere? Was it the Brit Awards? He said, don't.
I'm not sure. Well, he weren't there, was he? He was at an after party, and like that was fucking dead till he touched the stage as well. And he ain't shy. He ain't a shy one to come out and
tell them that.
Tell you lot of fucking bougie and that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't ever want to be in a situation where we're sitting here, especially like just me in general, talking amongst like friends and that is. Something's not hot because it ain't.
No.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that, 100%.
I couldn't have told you the last time like I actually looked at the charts. I just get information like we charted here on a fucking story, and it's like, okay, cool, we ran with it. With the D Block thing, there was screenshots and it was news.
I looked it up then.
Yeah.
But
I ain't checking for Radio 1 at 6 p.m. or whatever the jump off is.
Because of like, obviously, my time doing what I was doing, and it's just to know the struggles of trying to just get a song out.
100%.
To these guys being number 6, like D Block being number 6.
It's literally, it's like you said, it's a fuck you to the other side.
And I know, I'll be honest with you, bro, because for me, it just shows me that what I'm trying to do in my business is right as well. Because it's not trying to be corporate, suit and tie, trying to pander to middle white English. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to do that shit. Yeah. I'm just going to be myself, because you know what? Myself works. And the charts for me are the only real representation of that.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? What are the kids listening to? What's trendy right now? It's good music as well. That's just a bonus. That I'm going to listen to it regardless. But the fact that you lot are buying it and you lot are buying into it, for me is just
an extra kind of like, okay.
It's like, and that's what the Brits are. So seeing Stormzy when the Brits didn't make him any better of an MC in my eyes.
No, we already knew that.
I knew he was an MC when he done that fucking...
Exactly, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
He was riding his bike in the middle of Croydon.
Yeah.
But the fact he's on the Brits...
We're not looking for these type of things to solidify a man's like credentials. Because we already know what the credentials are.
But to have him win the Brits, take his shirt off and basically say, fuck Theresa May at the Brits... on live TV
is a madness.
Is what I live for.
Yeah, 100%.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For fucking young ads to be talking the shit
Greasy.
he's talking about,
and be.
We need this. That's what I'm saying. We need this
because everything up.
Exactly.
It opens everything up. And the maddest thing is, I just spin it on its head. Yeah, imagine if like. Imagine like gigs had won like best male or something.
That's what I'm saying. He's not even there.
He's not even. Why? And it's the same thing with the like fucking. Wasn't that the whole thing with the whole Drake and the Grammys thing? Like his thing, he was basically saying like, you lot have begged it for time, and like, but basically fuck you lot.
Exactly.
Like, fuck you lot, basically, innit?
Exactly. And he's telling the artist to fuck, because this is what the mad thing is about.
Power is with
the artist.
Power is with them. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. If every artist said I'm not making no music no more, or I'm not submitting my stuff to the Grammys anymore, the Grammys ain't got a fucking award show.
It's done.
If every artist said I'm not going to the Brits next year, the Brits ain't gonna be on TV.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? But they got it patterned like they run shit.
They have to adapt to just. They have to. They're trying to stay relevant as well, so they have to change, bro. It's just inevitable. You get me?
Independent artists charting number 6. I'm gonna shout about that shit.
Yeah, true that.
When and that's why when Crept got slack from your guy actually for the whole remix thing, I understood where Crept was coming from. They can't stop the drill shit.
Oh, you're on about his original post. Yeah. Of course. Yeah,
they can't stop it. That was powerful, like, and the power, obviously, the power from Crept and Conan helped. Yeah. But it was still good music. People liked 100%. The music.
Dig that joint ringing off, man.
It was everywhere.
Ringing off.
Everywhere. So
it's fun to play as well, man. Yeah. Energy tune, you know them ones?
Yeah.
Gets people fucking hyped and shit.
It just makes me laugh. But the whole like racist, they must hate it. These racist white men must hate it. Imagine your daughter, you're some racist white man, yeah, living wherever you live, and you got your daughter say, bend your back and dig it. Got unknown T on the TV, blacked out, and your daughter's in there singing bend your back and dig it. Fucking hell.
The dance moves are even more crazy as well.
There's no point being racist anymore.
But
it don't make sense.
The thing as well, like as much as we touched on it, but as much as the boundaries are getting broken, we still get bare fuckeries, innit, on a regular.
It's never going to stop them.
There's always going to be someone's
They'll
going
find
to
a
get
way
blocked somehow just to keep it.
This is why we need to keep on. This is why we need to keep on doing shit. So they tried to ban drill. They took it off YouTube. It got charted. What? Los goes and charts as well. Yeah. What are you saying?
Exactly.
What are you reading? Because we're feeding you lot now. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Like we're in you lot's world. That's what I'm saying. So
mental.
The D block thing is your kids like it clearly.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. It ain't young black kids that are buying CDs and spending money streaming on Spotify. It's not.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are gonna be going and fucking buying a crack or getting Firestarr to send the album and shit. Not crack cocaine, bro.
Don't say I'm sending albums out here, bro. What are you playing at,
I'm
my
joking.
guy?
But they're the ones that are gonna be buying getting a download. Like it's these white kids that are getting their mum's money and that.
Yeah. The tours are for them.
The tours, exactly. Go to the
tours are for you lot.
No, but I'm saying even the shows, bruv.
Because the real ones know the club shows are where they're at for these brothers. You get me? That's where the party really pops up.
Ain't no black man going to see Fredo in Brighton, bro. It's sold out, like. Come on, bro.
Oh, bro. Bristol. I think about when I went to Bristol.
That's what I'm saying.
On a boat. Madness.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember what the venue was called, but it was like a boat concert thing. It was mad though.
Okay, no.
Experience.
Crazy.
But you know when you go to them places there, you're right. But I've seen it. Which
is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because that's how it's just good music.
Because
people.
I love to see the art. I love to just see the artist's success, man. Like that's you know what I mean? Their moment, like their work.
Because they'll just stop doing this and they'll go and do something else, and we won't have this music. If you like, I'll buy it. If I rate you as an artist, I'll spend your money. It's even easier now because I just get the Spotify and stream the fuck out of it. I know you're getting paid.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's easier now, but back in the day, I'd buy it. I've still got albums on like my tablet that I brought off my Google Play or whatever it was back then. Just because I want, if you eat, you got to support them because if they carry on getting paid and they carry on making money, they can carry on making music.
I think for live shows will always just be, they'll come around full circle where the value, like right now, you go to, we know it. We know what it's like. You go to live shows and it's like fucking more time people are too busy filming the whole thing. Like, who goes back and do you actually like watch a whole fucking thing you've recorded back? Like,
I think it's weird. Do
you know what I mean? People forget the essence of why they're there, but it will come around full circle, man. Yeah. Because the value of like music, the streaming stuff, obviously music's accessible. So we all know that, right?
It's too throwaway.
I think it will start paying less than it already does. I don't know, maybe I'm just going into a thing I don't even know about, but imagine it starts paying less, yeah? The music starts paying artists less from like the streaming. It's all, they're not going to start paying more all of a sudden. It's only going to go down, right? So the value becomes going and seeing the person that you're You know, live shows have always been the shit, but I think like it will become even more like valuable.
I think even now, the only artists that really win off streaming are independents. Because I don't know enough about it to really comment, but from what I understand, a stream is not classed as a physical sale. Well, the label have fucked them basically.
No, it's not a physical sale. The percentage is like way less or something, innit?
The percentage is way less.
Somebody broke it. I think Swizz broke it down on.
Maybe
Swizzy broke it down somewhere about what you get. He broke down like sliding scale of like, and the money was like.
Fuck
it breaks it down like.
The labels are getting bags. The labels are getting paid nicely off streaming, but that's why you'll see the independent artists coming through now. And they don't want to sign. What the fuck am I signing for?
Yeah.
I put my music out, my 250 to fucking 1 million followers on Instagram see a picture.
Bro, like, you know what brought that home? Shall I tell you what brought that home? Like, I don't know if you saw this as well. Just, fucking Giggs went and done album signing. Do you see that? The last 2 days. I
didn't see all of it. I saw him getting on the bus.
So he's gone on a bus now, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's not just so he's travelled like up and down the country and whatnot. And I think yesterday London was the final one. Halfway through the day, I think he's announced like London's cancelled. So obviously, I don't know why that was, innit? But whatever, right? So he obviously said London's cancelled. And then he said like London's back on now, yeah? And he's dropped a video. Golly, guys, just like, we're just going to pull up the bus in the middle of nowhere and you can just fucking come check us there and I'll sign you up. Bro, I love it. I fucking love that shit. Like, yo, you on a bus. Shit. No one can tell you no, innit? Like, I can get to my people. My people will come represent for me. Exactly. And they did. Like, Giggs is going to be here on the bus. Come check me.
And you probably got more people that way.
So crazy, bro.
You probably got more people that way. And it is literally just send a location and people are there.
That's mad.
People are there. Like, didn't Skepta do something mad like that a couple years ago?
Remember when Skepta fucking done that rave fucking just on top of some fucking, I don't know what it was, man. It was in London, I swear down, where it just went off.
I remember.
Can't remember what that was, or it was just an impromptu like performance thing.
He just said, I'm going to be here at this time.
Yeah, and it just went off.
And it was like an hour before you announced it. But
madness.
But it's all good, man. We're living. Happy days. When's Resh back?
I think she might be back next week, but I don't know if we can pattern a midweek one or whether she's. I don't know who's sitting with us, bro. I don't know what's next, but we will work it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. It's been fun though.
Yeah, battery's dying, and let's wrap it up. Episode 7.
Lucky number.
We'll check you next week.
Yeah, man.
Peace.